What's up, everyone? This is Nick from the Couch Squad. I'm here with Doug.
How's it going?
And we're playing Assassin's Creed Liberation HD for the PlayStation 3.
So, this game was on Vita first?
This was a Vita title that they upscaled and ported to the PS3, hence the name HD.
Right.
And as you can see from this intro here, they're kind of plugging it in with, if you've played AC4, they're kind of plugging this whole alternate universe where this game company, Abstergo, is kind of letting you relive the past, and that's how they've kind of done away with the original. If you ever followed Assassin's Creed, there was one protagonist, and you constantly played through his memories. Well, now they're saying, well, we can't keep that one guy going forever. So here you have the ancestors and his DNA, and it's like you're playing a video game within a video game.
Right. So it's like the company do they hire a bunch of people to like go to the past and things like that, so people are just kind of in cubicles going back in time and stuff.
Yeah, that's one of the cool parts about AC4 is if you play AC4, they let you get out of the Animus, you walk around and you see cube farms of people studying ancestors' memories and stuff, and they'll like cut footage from it and they'll say, oh no, that part of history is too boring, let's get back to this, let's fight more people.
Right.
And so here we go.
I'm assuming there's just an ulterior motive to all that stuff.
Well, yeah, that's what's hidden. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but there's a ton of hidden stuff in there. So so this began life as a Vita game, and I've been playing a lot on PS4. So I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game on PS3 in a while, but your item selection, these two wheels that are built on both analog sticks. So this is the left stick, this is the right stick. I think that was the layout directly lifted from Assassin's Creed 3. Because I think the title here, whoops, didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. It's Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. So it's kind of taking place around the same time, roughly speaking, and it's built off that engine.
So where's the location? Is this Louisiana?
Yeah, this is, I believe this is New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
So it's a cool set. Oh, and
there's a wall.
Yeah. It feels a lot like Assassin's Creed 3, especially on the console. On the Vita, there was some aspects to it that there wasn't as many people on screen at the same time. The draw distance wasn't quite there. Just memory limitations. But the game looks good.
Yeah, it does look good
for a game with HD in its title. It looks good, and if you don't own a Vita, like there's a lot of people out there who play the Assassin's Creed series and only have the consoles, and this is their way of playing this title. This dog, okay, he's moving. I was worried this dog was made out of stone for a second there. Could I kill him? Okay, I'm just gonna
I don't know if you want to. Oh, okay, there you go. That's nice.
I'm just gonna see what this memory's about here.
So did you play the Vita version at all?
I played the demo of it. I was meaning to pick it up, and then as soon as I heard about this game, I thought...
You decided
I was like, well, let's see which one I would play more, the console one. And originally, I thought this was going to be a... what? Did you see that? What was that?
It looked like you had 3 options.
I think that's actually a combo I need. I need the run with the left stick, X to jump, and R1.
Oh, gotcha.
Because if you played Assassin's Creed at all, the controls have like not changed since the beginning of the Xbox 360. But if you've never played Assassin's Creed game before, it's like, wait, there's not just run jump. I need to hold this. And,
right.
Yeah, so they were usually like you could move with the left stick, and then you had a button that modified your movement. So you had like low profile movement, and then when you hold L1 or R1, excuse me, you get high profile movement. That's sprinting, tackling, all that sort of thing.
Right.
That hasn't changed. That's still. Oh man. Oh, this is a avoid detection type mission. I was just I was rambling through that. That was a failure. Yeah. Aveline's cool for the series because Aveline represents the first female protagonist they've had.
Right.
So, it's kind of a break from what's the same. I haven't brushed up on my AC lore in a while, but if I knew what I was talking about, I could tell you whose great-grandmother she was, how she's related to Connor from AC3, and how they're both related to Desmond from all these Assassin's Creed games.
Gotcha.
So I'm supposed to avoid detection, but I just walked in front of that guy. I remember hearing the AI was a little funky, but I mean,
Yeah, I think he just yelled, she's getting away, and just kind of stood there.
Somehow I'm going to detect it.
But yeah, just go on the roof and just take his ass out.
I can't. Okay, is L1 lock? I'm not these controls.
Oh, he sees you.
All right, so...
not anymore.
Still on?
Oh, no, he's got you. Well, that was...
Do I have weapons?
It looked like he stabbed him.
I have... Okay, see, I have a pistol, but I don't think that pistol is silenced. Let's see. Queen Annie pistol.
I would assume that pistols from this era are not silenced.
Look, I just got detected.
There's another guy.
How is this not? Okay, there we go.
There.
I shouldn't be failing this many times on a tutorial mission. I'm just kind of humbling through these controls.
Yeah, so now I've never actually played an Assassin's Creed game before.
Mm-hmm.
What's probably the best one to start off with if you're going to?
Well, if you want to like get yourself on the series, you should play Assassin's Creed 2.
Gotcha. Because I remember when the first one came out. That one really interests me when I saw trailers for it.
Yeah, that E3 trailer dropped like a bomb. It was a huge deal. Everyone's like, look how many people are on screen.
But when the release happened, a lot of people complained that, yeah, I mean, the game felt pretty good, but it was really repetitive.
Right. And I think my biggest issue right now is coming from AC4 to this. Assassin's Creed 4, you can take a corner cover and you'll peer around the corner, and if they're close, you can make a move that'll stab them and then pull them around the corner so other like guards can't see them. Okay, last time he couldn't see me when I walked in front of him. Now he's climbing up and getting a better angle. I mean,
that looks. It kind of looks like a little bit of funky AI going here.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Locate the recruiter. Remain undetected.
So was this a who ended up actually porting it over? Was it an official?
I wish I could tell you. It might have just been I've just some team within Ubi, I'm sure did it. Yeah, so missions like these, I was playing this all wrong. I have to remain undetected still. So you have this eagle vision. You click in the left stick. I don't know what it was on Vita. It's probably a touch thing. And
that's right.
So, when you're in a big crowd, oh god, I'm just gonna get detected off the bat. You click this and it lets you distinguish between like friendlies, enemies, and then in this mission you're supposed to find an important like enemy. I don't know if you were paying attention, but I barely saw him. Just like turning that on essentially like was a fail-proof. Like, all right, you've seen him,
right?
And I didn't even lay my eyes on him. So I don't know if that's just kind of like a little bit of a a little bit more fair, because otherwise I've been struggling to see him. Also, like in Assassin's Creed 3, if you approached a guy who had a musket like that,
you could pick it up.
Oh, I think I could pick that up if I wanted to. Oh, you can't. You can still whistle, but they would just like spear me. Here we go.
Right.
Here's a
well,
little
that
corner.
makes sense.
Here's a little corner cover right there.
There you go.
See, so okay. See,
and there's kind of drag the body.
Yeah, there's the corner system right there. I guess.
And there he goes.
Come on.
Just kick him. Give him the boot.
I'll give him a loot first. Oh. I was hoping I could hang him, by his bootstraps.
So does this game feel good in comparison to Assassin's Creed 4?
I'll tell you what, it feels good compared to Assassin's Creed 3, but having played so much 4 and the smoothness of that game on the PlayStation 4 and the just wide array of like activities you can do. If you're sick of stabbing guards on roofs in that game, it's like, that's fine. Go sailing and hunt whales.
Right,
like
exactly.
You can just, and there's so many different ways you can progress and feel like you're accomplishing something and then also the limitations of me just jumping into this first.
Right.
Again,
that was a good takedown.
Again, they're not like immediately yelling for backup.
Exactly. But yeah, I heard Assassin's Creed 4. A lot of people would, about halfway through the story-driven game, they would just kind of stop everything and just start wailing and doing everything else and like hunting for sea shanties and things like that.
Yeah, the collectibles and that type. And I'm sure that's and it's present here. Now, why can't I kill? Okay, here we go.
There you go.
So it didn't give me a prompt that I could assassinate him there.
Huh.
Usually, if you're ever within range of a big kill like that, it'll just say, hey, go for the kill. It looks like some NPCs saw me, but like not the guards. So, oh shit. Speaking of the devil.
So what'd you think about Assassin's Creed 3?
Yeah, 3 was a mixed bag. 3 was huge ambitions, and it was like, it should have been so cool. I'm not going to agree with the Rihanna I'm Coming Home to America trailer, but I was excited for that game. And I think they did a lot of cool new things. Like they implemented all this hunting, and I remember everyone was excited because the snow looked good, like just all sorts of little things. And then in the end, it was just kind of like, well, a lot of stuff's broken. I think I can get him. Nope. Oh, I almost goofed.
They just kind of spawned out of nowhere.
Did they? I didn't even see.
Yeah. Like the group of like 4 guys over there.
So, but like from what I've heard, this game, like, oh, here we go, the big leap. It's objective complete. Oh, I was supposed to. Okay, there was optional objective to kill him with the powder keg. But I think, God, I haven't played in a while. I just need to figure out which button is human shield. Where's my sword?
Can you just run? Just book it. Clearly, there's 4 people with muskets aiming at you right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to now. Oh, human shield. The musket's right through him. Just book it.
And that's blood splatter.
Book it, Aveline. I'm sorry.
Do the patented Assassin's Creed push people over.
Yep. That used to be such a big deal.
I know. Was that with the first one when they were like pushing people over and everyone was kind of...
Well, the first one was really clunky, and then they added the ability to like, you could either tackle people or like gently push them, or if you held the A button, you'd steal from them, and then like when you did that, immediately every time you hold the A, oh that's blocked. I think the game's about to look at this cornering I have right now, and I don't think I have a sword. Do I have a sword? I have sleep darts. I have a gun. Oh, here we go. Oh, so there's 2 classes of weapons.
Gotcha.
Oh, and I have to map it to the D-pad. Okay, so that was my problem there. Now in theory,
I would run.
well, these guys got muskets, and the musket ain't too good up close.
Huh.
Now, if those guys over there back up and start like a firing line, yeah, then I'm in trouble. Which they might as I start to grind through one after one of them. Oh, the double. The double. So this combat, oh, see here, that's what I'm talking about. Don't shoot me. Oh, snuck in there. Thank God guns weren't accurate back in the day.
So the kill animations in pretty much every Assassin's Creed game, as far as I can tell, are always really entertaining to watch.
Yeah, the best was, wisely they let me do this. See this machete?
Can you toss it or?
Well, it might be a throwable, but the best part about, oh, there's a guy up there. Well, we'll find out. I don't know if I can. Well, these like heavy weapons like that, when you pulled them out on somebody, you could just, they were brutal. It was like a big old fireman's axe to the neck type animation.
Right,
and
right.
It was something else. Oh, well, kind of like that.
So do you think this game is more catered to people that really just want more lore from the Assassin's Creed games, or do you think this is a really good area to really start picking up and playing Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, it's not a good starting point, but if you played Assassin's Creed 4 and you want more, it's a good move because Assassin's Creed 4 builds a lot of her story in, and I know a lot of people who don't have a Vita, and they were like, well, they made her story sound so interesting, I have no way of playing that, I don't own a Vita, I don't plan on buying a Vita, so they wisely made this game only, what was it, $20?
Yeah, I believe it's 20 or 15.
Yeah, so they made it cheap because, you know, people who are already bought AC4, they can just keep on playing and continue the story. Because they tie in, they all tie in. Firing line, human shield. Did not get the human shield.
Now, does this allow for crossplay with the Vita when you get this one, or does this just let you play the standalone?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, you mean between the original Vita version?
Right.
No.
Because that'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool, but there's enough different in terms of enemies on screen at one time, I believe, and it's like a completely rebuilt game.
Gotcha. Did they add some stuff based off of AC4? I would assume they would have.
From what I understand, and this is from me playing it from a limited period of time and what I've heard, it is a complete retread of the original Vita game, just so console players can get in on it.
Gotcha.
So I barely read that. Escape the zone and become anonymous. Well, oh, how I ran out. Got the machete out, ran back in. Look at the bodies, just mountains of bodies. Become anonymous essentially means seek the hay. They used to be really goofy about it. The only place to hide was hay, and then now there's all sorts of
corridors and things like that.
You can get behind cupboards.
Right.
Looks like there's one over there maybe. Actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just a guard's tower. Excuse me.
But yeah, the game, as far as an HD port goes, it doesn't look too bad.
No, and it really looks a lot like AC2 or maybe Revelations or something. It just looks look at those. If you look at the textures in the distance, it's you can tell it began life as a. And how am I? Okay, I'm good, right? So
you seem to be okay.
Yeah. Although it doesn't look like the mission's over. The seat still says escape.
Right. The game doesn't seem as smooth as some of the other AC3, like AC3 or AC4.
Yeah, a lot of people complain on the Vita that eventually it would kind of feel choked. Yeah.
Right. And that's sometimes your limitation with handheld systems.
A lot of stuff like this, what you're seeing right here, it's not dynamic lighting, but the improved shadows and stuff, that was just not present on the Vita.
Right.
A lot more shading going on, and where they didn't do a lot was the particles. I think there's just these bits of paper floating around me, permanently. I'm getting bits of story here. Her eyes aren't on paper. I'm not going to complain. But yeah, that's pretty much Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. $20 on PSN. Pick it up if you don't have a Vita. If you have a Vita, you have options. Thanks for watching.